What is up, besties? It is your girl Karmic, back to you again with another video, and this time we have to do pop culture. We gotta switch it up a little bit, bestie. So today we are taking a look at the whole Kehlani fiasco. Spirit has just been screwing with me lately. I guess I'm just gonna do this without the light on because I'm just not today. Y'all, can we have a real talk, my regulars, my besties? Is this Mercury retrograde like kicking your ass, or is it just me? If you're seeing this in the future and you're just going through it, permission to vent in the comment section below. Because when I tell you that this Mercury retrograde has got me like, out of all the ways you could have done me, you did me like that. Like, I have already gone through the grieving section of most of my situationships, relationships, connections, family, for all of that shit. But this time around, whoo, girl, boy, whoever you are. Oh my God. I just like, shit's just coming up from the past. And I'm like, you did me like that. You knew my heart and you did me like that anyway. You manipulated me intentionally. Like that shit, bro. That hits deep. So anyway, if y'all are going through it because of Mercury retrograde, please feel free to vent in the comments. This is your time. I feel you. I relate. I got so much anger coursing through my veins, which I'm so not used to, because I swear my soul be like Buddhist monk just chilling on a stoop. Like, I don't know. But I digress. These hoes ain't loyal. I just heard that song in my head. These hoes ain't loyal. They aren't. They aren't. Know your worth. This is a sign. Know your worth. If there's someone on your mind right now, you know. It's popping up because I can feel it. If there's someone on your mind right now and you're like, out of all the ways you did me like that? You knew me and you did me like that? Like, please be honest with yourself about how people move, because if you're a giver, you need other givers. And as an empath, and I have a lot of empaths on my channel, I get it, my clients are mostly empaths. I swear to God, people just kind of steamroll over our good hearts, and it's just, we're taking our power back this year, besties. The givers are winning this year. Claim it in the fucking comments, besties. So anyway, I digress. Today we are looking at the whole Kehlani allegations. Allegedly, she is in a CULT. By the title, you'll know that. I'm trying not to say the trigger words because, God, they love to demonetize me for talking about shit they don't want me to talk about. But anyway, so I kind of looked at this from different sections. I looked at it. I did this video last night, so bear with me here. I looked at the leader of the group himself. I looked at Kehlani's relationship with their child. Oh, that reminds me. I want to stress that prior to this reading, I had no idea that Kehlani had switched from she to they, so I do fuck up in the reading. I'm going to admit that. I wholeheartedly need you guys to know when we finish this video that Kehlani prefers the term they. I fucked it up. That's on me. I apologize. And I switch back and forth in the reading, so if it gets confusing, just I had no idea. I know 2 of their songs, and those songs, I believe, was when they was I'm getting confused just doing this over again. Just please respect their gender. I fuck it up because I'm channeling. Bear with me. So we take a look at their dynamic with baby daddy as well. So we got baby daddy dynamic. What's going on? Is she really in a CULT? They got Mercury, please. See, I'm doing it already. I'm sorry. But yeah, so we're just going to take a look at Kehlani, all things Kehlani. Also, I wanted to do this video because I saw plenty of people of color in my comment section feeling like, bestie, you always cover Taylor Swift, but what about the people of color? And frankly, if y'all see my music playlist, I kind of prefer R&B. So if you want me to cover more people of color, just let me know who you want me to look at and I will gladly do it for you. I want this to be an inclusive space. As long as I know who they are. Like, I knew who Kehlani was, which is why I was like, yeah, let's do this. So this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only, bestie. There are 0 facts here. I am a kook on the internet talking to dead people. I couldn't possibly not, right? And if you guys would like to book a private reading with me, thekarmicdf.com, in the link below, in the description box, the decks I use, everything you ever need will always be in the description box. I think that's it. So let's move forward. If you're new here, we do a timeless message meant to find you. You do not need to be spiritual. All you have to do is pause, go, is this for me? And if something tells you maybe I should stick around, then chances are it's for you. But without further ado, depending on where I see you, either timeless message or the pop culture section, it is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only, besties. Let's get into it. All right, besties. So if you stuck around for the timeless message, then this is meant for you, bestie. So as always, thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. It's a free and easy way to support my page. If you're new here, bestie, hit that subscribe button. We have so much fun. I think we do anyway. I love my subscribers. I think I got the best subscribers in the whole wide world, but I'm probably biased, I'm sure. Anyway, so as always, take what resonates. Do not let the rest take away from you. Why am I hearing the song Slow Ride, Take It Easy? And I'm hearing the other song, Take It Easy, Take It Easy. Da-na-da-na-na. I don't know the rest of the words, but I feel like that's important. Don't let something. I don't know. If you feel called to look up that song, look it up. Anyway. Okay. Oh, yeah. And no wonder I went on a tangent in the beginning. Okay, so we got the Three of Wands in the reverse, the Sun card, the Page of Swords. I'm not the only one going through it, am I? I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but it's so crazy. Yeah, I'm hearing the song, No One Is Alone, truly no one is alone. We really are all connected. I don't know why, but I'm being drawn to the show Manifest, so if any of you are spiritual and you feel like people don't understand you, I highly recommend that show. All right. Three of Swords in the... Three of Swords. That felt like a Freudian slip. Are some of you healing? I feel like that's why I went on a tangent. Are a lot of you healing right now? Because that's what it feels like. It's almost like with the Page of Swords in the verse, it's like I'm going into like my Akashic records if you're super spiritual, but like I'm going into my subconscious. I'm pulling the weeds up. This shit is not for me no more. Like that's kind of the vibe. It's like, what is it going to take for me to be happy again? What is it going to take for me to step into my true self? What is it going to take? What does joy and happiness really mean to me? You guys are really doing I would call this like, you're evolving is one thing I want to say. So depending on where you are, because maybe like you're starting to feel this or you're at the edge of it. It depends. We got a lot of people here. But this feels to me like someone who's like, no wonder I bitched. This is someone who's like, I'm done growing with you when you're not growing at all. Three of Wands in the reverse. I'm done putting my energy into you and being there for you when you're not there for me at all. Page of Swords in the reverse. I see a lot of you being like, is this selfish? Am I getting dark? Am I being rude, distant, neglectful? No, you're learning boundaries, bestie. You're doing a good job. Because look at this, 10 of Wands on the back of the deck. You've dealt with a lot of fucking burdens. People have been putting ish on you. People have been trauma dumping, I'm hearing. People go to you. Oh my God, this is so why I went on a tangent. People go to you, but I'm hearing, what about me? What about me? Like, I got your back. But then when I'm not good, you're just like, oh, hey, yeah, same. But it's like, but when you're not good, I'm there for you. I'm listening to you. What about me? Like, that's what I just keep hearing. What about me? You're right. You're totally right. And the world reverse is right behind it, which means you're done with cyclical behavior. You're done being trapped in relationships that just play a fucking game. And this doesn't have to be just like romantic, right? Like maybe we're sick and tired of friendships where all they do is reach out when they need something and then we don't hear from them for a few days. Or maybe you're in a situationship and it's that Tom and Jerry pull and it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. This isn't healthy. Don't you realize this is like, I see a lot of you just going in your head and being like, burn it all down. I don't give a fuck no more. I relate so hard to this. Yeah, because the Tower card and then the Seven of Swords, it's like, I'm seeing through your mask finally. I had to learn lessons in these relationships first, and I understand that. But now you're a burden. At first, yeah, I'm hearing the song. First I was afraid. I was petrified. Nah, bestie. You're starting to be like, wait, hold up. It's like the mask is falling off, and you're like, you don't actually offer anything to my life. And I think some of you might be like, oh my God, am I getting selfish? Am I being a narcissist? No, you're not. Like, I really need to stress you're not narcissistic. You're not selfish. You're finally thinking about your needs too. That's what's really going on. And that's honestly a beautiful thing. And so you might be experiencing any form of setbacks currently. Maybe you're looking to transition into a job, but you don't know what that job is yet. Maybe you've cut off friends and you're waiting for new friends to come in, but they haven't yet. Maybe you cut someone off in relationship, new relationship, whatever. It's like right now, I feel like this message is for me too. Like, right now, this delay is meant to expand your insides, like your mind, your ability to love yourself, your ability to realize what your worth is and not stepping off, it's not a stoop. Why do I want to say stoop? stepping off the pedestal. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. It's just giving me this vibe of like, I'm going to nurture myself. I'm going to pour into myself. I'm going to see, finally, what everybody else sees in me. Because clearly, it's giving me like, I can't possibly be the problem if y'all keep coming back. If I was the problem, why are you hitting me up? If I was the problem, why do you keep coming back around? If I was the problem, why is it so clear to me now that you were the broken one? I think a lot of you are doing a lot of self-reflection and you're like, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh my God. Did I do this? Was that Monday's reading with the little boy with the bowl cut? And he's like, wait a minute. Who are you? I think a lot of you are seeing through facades that you kind of, in order to survive, it was just better for you to not see the facades. And now it's like, you're fine. What I'm seeing is like your inner child holding hands with you as an adult. And it's like, I trust me now. I trust myself now. And so it's like, because there isn't a fracture really anymore. I mean, it depends on where you are. So, take it as it resonates. But whatever that fracture in your mind was of feeling like you had to give, or feeling like relationships are like contractual obligations where you get nothing out of it. It's like you're starting to wake up and go, yeah, because now I'm hearing the song, If I Was You, I'd Wanna Be Me Too. I feel like a lot of you are getting into, you know what, fuck this. I know my worth. I'm going to sit here. I know my heart. I know my intentions. I know my purity. I know how I act. I know how I behave. You're not going to call me out of my name because I know who I am. You're not going to tell me that I owe you shit because I know that I give 110% of myself. When I'm in, I'm in. A lot of you are just fed up. Spirit. No wonder I went on a tangent. Yeah, a lot of you are fed up. And I think this message is more like confirmation that you're headed in the right path and you're not going dark. You're not headed into like a dark depression. I mean, be careful, know yourself. I'm not a medical professional, but it feels like you're going through a dip, a void, an ego death, whatever the hell you want to call it, because it's like you somehow, whether it was manifestation or just realizing that enough is enough, you went, I want more, and Spirit went, right, gotcha, done. This shit's got to go. You need to look at this shit for what this really was. You need to, it's like the colored glasses, they're starting to fall off because you don't need them anymore because you don't need it in order to survive. You needed it as like a coping mechanism or a way to stay safe in this world. And now you're realizing, I stay safe by knowing myself. I stay safe by keeping in touch with me. I stay good by worrying about me. And whatever's meant for me will work out, and whatever isn't is going to fall, and I'm okay with that. And that is a beautiful place to be in. If you're not there yet, that's where you're headed to. So I think a lot of you may be crying. You might be having angry spells, or you might just feel like brain fog. You might just be like, I don't really know where to head right now. What I feel is like there's like a brick wall in front of us, and we're like, I don't know where to go next. But actually, Spirit's calling you. Yeah, I'm being drawn to my 90s cup that I use. Go back to things that make you feel lighthearted, because it's like you've been doing really deep work, whether you realize it or not. And so it's like Spirit's asking you to kind of play and get back into that youthful energy again so that we don't get dark, right? Because when we really look at what things are, that can make us feel real dark, right? Like I went on a tangent first thing this morning on this video, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like I just laughed, right? We got to just be like, you know what? It is what it is. I learned the lesson. Thank you, next. If Ariana took her own advice, you know what I mean? So I think a lot of you are getting into a place where it's like, I'm nurturing myself, and what's meant for me will come in, and what's not meant for me will fall away. And if something's falling away, it means that better's coming in, and I trust that. And if you're not in that place yet, that's where you're headed. So if you're feeling low right now, you're purging so that better shit can come in for you. So this is honestly a really good read. I would just say self-care is a main focus right now, as well as doing things that are very lighthearted. If you enjoy singing, sing in your room like no one's watching. Dance, any form of activity, just playful is the energy I'm feeling. Get playful, but also talk your shit. Not to the people you're being angry about, but don't let it stay in your head. Get it out. Like, for instance, this morning when I was in my angry stage, I swear I was doing healing in the ethers or something. I was like, I'm going to listen to my angry music. I need me some DMX. I'm going to tell them why I'm up in here. You know what I mean? Like, honor the feelings, channel it through something that's actually useful, and then let it go. Let it go. Because at the end of the day, none of us are perfect, right? At the end of the day, even we've done some fuck-ish. You know what I mean? So you're healing. You're wrapping up cycles. 10 of Wands with the world reverse at the end of the deck. This is like we're closing up cycles. We're done. We're good. We don't need this shit anymore. We want bigger and better. And so Spirit heard you. Bigger and better's coming in. That's the message from Spirit. So I'm going to leave it there, besties. If you guys would like to book a private reading, thekarmicdf.com in the description box below. But without further ado, let me know if this resonated in the comment section, please, because I feel like it's a collective thing. I'm not the only one. I know that. So let me know down in the comments. You're not alone, bestie. But without further ado, let's get into it. Is Kehlani in a sex CULT? Let's find out. All alleged and for entertainment purposes only, besties. Let's get into it. All right, besties. So we are going to take a look and see if there is any potential to this church-like thing that's not church-like at all. I'm gonna try to not say the trigger words so that hopefully this doesn't get in trouble, but I'll do my best. You guys know me. Once I channel, I'm swearing and saying everything I gotta say. So all alleged, zero facts here. We're going to take a look and see what we see. All right, so we're going to take a look and see if allegedly, if Kehlani is in a sex catastrophe. You're picking up what I'm putting down, all right? We're not going to say the CULT word. Okay. So as always, thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. It's a free and easy way to support my page, and it's how I can continue to make these videos. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification button so you can receive all future readings, and don't forget to check out the community post because that's how these videos happen. All right, is she in a... I need a word. We need like a safe word. Is she in a... We'll call it church, okay? Is she in a church? Other people. Allegedly? Maybe. Spirit, tell me into this. Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, that feels like other people. Queen of Wands just feels like her. That feels like her. I know she's a Taurus from what I looked up anyway. I'm hearing I put a spell on you. Does she practice witchcraft? Would that be part of the allegations? I think she practices witchcraft. I'm really being drawn to... Yeah, she said Santeria, right? Do they practice witchcraft? Because I'm being drawn to like a cult and stuff like that. But... I'm going to need to pull more because right now I don't feel anything too nefarious. Not yet. There could be. Because Four of Pentacles... that feels like I'm unable to let go of something, and Two of Wands is like no way forward. Eight of Swords, I'm trapped. So I need to continue before I say anything. This doesn't... I mean, I should have seen the Devil card by now. Magician, Knight of Pentacles, Justice. Well, this is definitely talking about how the baby daddy doesn't feel like he can get his words out. And he's worried about the justice system. But the Justice card's upright, so I don't know that he's necessarily... Is it possible that he's just following the trend of fear? I should see the Devil card. I should see, like... major anxiety-driven cards. This feels to me... Is it possible her ex just can't get over it? Maybe... Okay. I could see it being something like... She does practice shit. It's just, like, her kid's not involved. Maybe he's more into something more traditional and he thinks that woo-woo shit is problematic. I could see it like that. It's kind of... Like, I keep being drawn to... Fuck, what's his name? The guy that worked with That's So Raven, and he comes out all the time. And there's like a rumor that he says that Raven got harmed, but Raven says that like it was a rejection thing. Like this kind of feels like a rejection thing. The Chariot, I can't move forward. Six of Swords kind of feels like take it to the internet and pretend like oopsies. I'm kind of shocked. I could be wrong. I'm totally open to being wrong, but this just doesn't feel malicious to me. this reads more to me like someone who's butthurt that they aren't in this picture anymore than anything else. I feel like she isn't, like, I think she probably is an occultist. I think she does probably do ritual stuff. I do see that. I just don't, it's, you know what I'm hearing in my mind? When you go to work, you have to leave your emotions at the door. It kind of feels like that. Separation of church and state's what I'm hearing. I don't feel like her kid's involved in this. I'm totally open to being wrong, but when I'm hearing church and state, that's like we don't cross-contaminate. Do you see what I'm saying? So, and you guys know me. If a kid was being harmed, you know me. This feels more like, because 9 of Cups is like a wish fulfillment. Didn't pan out. 5 of Cups, I'm grieving. I'm Mercury grading is what I'm doing. 2 of Pentacles is an exchange. It's in the reverse. And look at how there's a clown on it. Someone feels dumb. It's giving more like... this just doesn't read as evil to me. I'm not getting evil vibes. I would tell you, you know me. I don't think it's evil. I think it's more like trying to connect with my roots. Like, is Kehlani a they? If I say she, I'm really sorry. I totally am not trying to be disrespectful, but if I fuck up, I pre-apologize. But is Kehlani, that I'm gonna fuck up on that, y'all. I can't promise anything. I'm channeling. It's hard. Do they practice, like, did they find, like, spirituality because they were trying to find themselves? Because that's kind of the vibe this gives. It doesn't give nefarious. It gives, like, wanting to be a part of my roots, wanting to get back to, it feels like a spiritual awakening, more so. I think that this kind of feels more like fear-mongering, if I'm being honest. And maybe he feels slighted because, you know, she's killing it in life and he's not. Because I've never heard of that dude. I heard of her. This seems like someone... And you know what I'm hearing in my mind's ear, I guess, is the song, I think it's Lil Wayne, Don't You Ever Get Too Comfortable. So maybe he got too comfortable with Kehlani, took advantage of what he had. Did she come out and say that, like, other than being a lesbian, did she say that, like, you know, the relationship wasn't great? Like, she didn't feel like, they didn't feel appreciated? I'm sorry, I'm channeling. Please bear with me. Because this feels like lover scorned. It feels more like lover scorned. I'm gonna be honest. You guys, Queen of Swords reverse, that's like being cut off. I didn't get what I wanted. I don't buy this story. You won't let go. I'm trying to start something new. I don't think it's evil. I think it's occultist. I mean, like, if anything, maybe they sacrifice a goat or something. I don't see anything in terms of, like, woo-woo, she's resurrecting the dead and putting her baby in the middle of a circle. Like, I don't feel none of that. I just don't. I'm going to re-pull, though. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that's money. And also, if I'm asking a yes or no question and then the back of the deck is an ace reverse, that feels like a no. Look at this. I'm asking if she's in a church and the 2 of Cups is on the back. Come on. Page of Swords. I think this is more about finding a way to get his kid back. I feel like this was a way of stirring shit. Maybe she's dragging out the process. And so this was like, oops, a leak. So now you have to address it. Maybe he doesn't agree with her practicing a cult, but it doesn't feel nefarious. I'm not getting that. But you know what? I'm going to re-pull and find out why he retracted his statement, because that would definitely help me. Because if it was something dangerous, then maybe I can put together a bigger picture. But from what I'm feeling right now, this just feels like dabbling and trying to connect with my roots, trying to find a sense of camaraderie. You know how, like, when people feel lost, they go to the church? That's how this feels. I feel lost. I went to my version of the church. You know what I mean? It's like, my God, my goddesses, that type of thing. It doesn't, I don't know. We're going to look at a different version. I'm going to look at why he retracted. You know, it's funny. I was shuffling off camera to save time, and I was just spacing out because that's what I do. And I was like, I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. I don't think this shit's nefarious, y'all. I really just, I don't know. But all alleged. Thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. It's a free and easy way to support my page. And if you're new here, smash that subscribe button, bestie. Come join. We have a good time over here. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to check the community poll. Why did, I think his name is Javaughn. Why did Javaughn retract his statement? Okay, that's 2 cards about being vulnerable in a row. Public eye. This is giving me like I made my voice heard. Again, this is reading to me. I'm sorry. I'm so y'all know me, my regulars at least. Y'all got my back. I don't feel anything nefarious. This reads to me like it was a, you know what I'm hearing is Alicia Keys, moment of honesty. Someone's gotta take the lead tonight. Who's it gonna be? This feels like he wants to be with them. He wants to be with them. Or he's just not over the situation, or he wants, you know, to be seen. It almost feels like a male pick-me. You know what I'm being drawn to is like Taylor Swift and how everybody that dates Taylor Swift wants fame. Even if they don't mean to, they still do. Like, that's kind of the vibe. I don't mean to drag this dude. And I'm also being drawn to the Hierophant card, which again reminds me of tradition. Maybe he has a different belief system, and so this triggers me. This is drawing me to like the chick on the airplane that was like, that mother effer ain't real. And you could tell she was having a psychotic break of some sort. Like, she wasn't seeing anything crazy. Her mind was going crazy because she was triggered. This feels like someone that was triggered. Like, I'm not being seen. I'm not being heard. I gotta make some noise to get my point across. Judgment card, public eye, 6 of wands. I got what I wanted. 8 of swords. I felt trapped. I felt like a victim. I just don't, I don't buy it. Work, 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 work. That song was such a garbage song, yet such a banger at the same time. What is her? Oh no, she's Taurus. Queen of Cups. Look, this is 9 of Pentacles is about relationships. Queen of Cups, emotionally unavailable. Why? 8 of Pentacles. I'm working, bitch. I'm working on my fitness. This feels like love or scorn, bro. Like, you know, I would tell you. I don't feel anything. Y'all, to be completely honest with you, when I saw that she had a connection to Jay-Z, I was like, this ain't good. That's not what I'm getting. Other people. You know what? Okay. You know what I could see happening? If anything, maybe someone got in his ear and said some ish because they were assuming that 2 + 2 equaled 7 when it really equals 4. Maybe someone was like, because this is giving me like a game of telephone. Like, maybe he knew that she was practicing whatever the F, and then someone was like, you know that they sacrifice babies, right? Or like, it gives me like a game of telephone and like taking it seriously, and it's like, I can't have my way anyway. Let me just splash the water, get some shit moving. But, and it's almost drawing me back to this card where now it has a whole new meaning where it's like, look at how she looks like she's kind of abandoned. Everybody's leaving. I feel like this dude feels abandoned. I just feel like that's what this is really about. I don't think this is true. I think he just wants his kid. Like, I'll give him that. I think he wants his kid. But I also think that this is a play to be in Kehlani's life, to get her attention. You know how some people feel like it's better to have negative attention than none at all? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. And there's so many 3s, which reminds me of work and how she's killing it. I'm so sorry. How they are killing it. Kehlani. Okay. Spirit team. Any nefarious activity at all, speak now or forever hold your peace. Is there anything? Y'all. Ace of Cups reversed. I just heard the song. My name is no. My sign is no. The moon card in reverse, we already know. This is like, did he get rejected by her? Who dumped who? Who dumped who? I almost wonder if he got rejected. Like, maybe he gave her an offer and she just wasn't having it. I'm so fucking sorry. When I'm channeling, I can't be mindful. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to correct as I go. So let's be really transparent here. After we all disperse from this video, Kehlani prefers the term they from my understanding. If I fuck it up, that's on me. I apologize, and that's incorrect, and I'm wrong. I believe. I'm pretty sure. I think they switched it a couple of years back, which is why I'm having a hard time. Bear with me. I just don't... Six of Pentacles is like a contract, a marriage, a commitment, the star. You're out in the public eye now. This is like taking my chance to be seen. Who is this guy? Did we even know who he was before this? This feels cut and dry to me. I don't... You know what? I'll re-pull and see how... I'll just ask Spirit, how does she treat her kid? How about that? Let's there. That's the only other way I know how I can ask these questions and get a different answer. Because I just... What is this? Back deck, Page of Swords in the reverse, Five of Swords in the reverse, Three of Swords. This is giving me like, it's not over. I almost wonder if he's using the kid as like a bargaining chip. You know what I mean? Like if you can't have the spouse, then you can at least have the kid, because then whether or not they want to be with you, they're still stuck with you for at least 18 years. And then you add in political issues, or well, socioeconomic issues. You could have a tie to them for 30 solid plus years. You know what I mean? Like, this is giving like male version of poking a hole in the condom type shit. But I don't see it any other way. But just to quadruple check, let's check real quick. How does Kehlani feel, treat their child? Okay. All right. I had to really set the intention off camera because I'm not getting in trouble for buzzwords. But I was basically like, yo, listen. Speak now. Is there anything nefarious going on? Let's find out. So I'm going to try my best, guys. I really am. I'm digging here. But I feel like I'm digging in a well that has nothing in it. But I'm going to try. I don't need a speech anymore. Thank you for sitting through the ads. I appreciate you. I feel so annoyed in this energy. And I feel like that's the point. I feel like that's probably how Kehlani feels. It almost feels like a... You know what I'm being drawn to is a couple that I used to know that would pull really messed up stunts to get each other's attention. Like, this is really messed up. I can't believe I'm sharing this. I'm not going to share who they are, and I'm going to try to keep it vague as F. But this woman got rejected by her man. They were both grown, and so she put kids' pictures on the laptop he owned and then put it at the police department. Like, people are that crazy sometimes. People will do mean shit in the name of, you hurt me, I'm going to get you back. So whether or not, I don't know. We're going to look. So one more shuffle. Spirit team, how does Kehlani treat the child? Is there anything wrong that she's doing? I'm so fucking sorry. Ugh, channeling. Okay. Here's the thing. I listen to Kehlani. I'm not really someone who follows music like that, but I listen to 2 of their songs, and so that's what keeps hanging me up, is because I believe they were prior to that. These 2 songs, if anybody cares, because I know a lot of you like the music I do. Good Things, Kehlani and Zed, and then Jessie Reyez, Body Count. Banger if you're going through the Mercury retrograde right now and you need to feel some I'm a bad bitch energy. Great song. Even for the gays, because Kehlani's part talks about I dodged dick for some pussy. It's a banger. I'm telling you, check it out. Anyway, all right, guys. Once and for all, is she a bad... Are they a bad mother? Damn, I'm so sorry. It makes me want to like get rid of this video, but I also feel like we need to show that people are human and we make mistakes, and as long as we apologize and hold ourselves accountable, it's okay. Because I'm not intentionally trying to disrespect Kehlani. They are a gorgeous individual until proven otherwise, per my deck. I'm asking if she's son of a bitch, bro. I'm so sorry. If they're a bad mother, I've already shuffled the deck. Look at the back. Is a Queen of Cups a bad mom? That's what's probably hanging me up. Mom and they. That's what's screwing me up. Queen of Cups is the back deck. Y'all, this don't feel right to me. Ace of Swords, regrets. Okay. If that's the... Bro. No, it is... Wait. That's him. Regrets. Baby daddy. Shut up. And yeah, I got that one right. He's an Aries. Emperor's Aries, bro. Stop it. I almost wonder if the relationship was toxic. Is it possible that, was this the last dude they dated? The math ain't mathing on this equation, y'all. Temperance in reverse. Obstacles and delays. Fight. I don't buy this story. Why am I hearing they're a sweetheart? Spirit team, you gotta work with me here. This is almost like, this reads to me like I have regrets because of the baby daddy that I chose. I still have nightmares over it, but I'm trying to start over, but he keeps delaying me from it because he's always starting drama. 5 of Wands. This feels like a power play. I'm gonna be honest. You guys know me. You know me. Come on, regulars. Back me up. If I saw anything bad, I would tell you. Because look at this, right? This always reminds me of Cupid's arrow. And notice how it's like shooting back to the man. It's like he's the aggressor. Yeah, look. Empress in reverse. 3 of Pentacles, focusing on my work. I cut you off. This is going right back to the source. I think Spirit's trying to get us to realize that this is a power play. I don't think they do anything nefarious. I think they practice your regular witchcraft. I don't feel anything too evil. I just don't. I feel like me and Kehlani would probably get out in the middle of the grass with our titties out in a bonfire talking to our ancestors. They'll probably pop bottles while I smoke, like it feels very like connect with nature, connect with my ancestors, maybe like bring ancestors through. Don't they talk about like goddesses or something like that? It feels more like on our level. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel Holly weirdo. 6 of Swords, you can't move on. 4 of Pentacles, let go. I'm trying to start something new. Why is it when I keep... Wait a second. Okay, one thing I'll point out. No matter how many times I've tried to pull on this, I really can't get a read on the dynamic of Kehlani with the child because it keeps going back to him. So one thing I will say is I can't see the connection, which is weird. That's interesting. That's suspicious. Spirit, why am I not seeing anything regarding the connection between Kehlani and the child? Oh, wait. Okay. If anything, I could see this being like maybe Kehlani also uses the child as a pawn for manipulation. That's possible. Didn't they say something about, it's possible that the people running the shit, maybe they're you know what I'm seeing in my mind's eye? I'm seeing a mom and then I'm seeing a child behind the mom. You know how like if a threat comes, the mom will push the kid behind them? That's what I'm seeing. So maybe Kehlani got in with the wrong crowd, but church and state. Do you see what I'm saying? So if anything nefarious is going on, I don't think the child is involved. Does that make sense? So if there's any weirdo-ish going on, for some reason I can't seem to tap into it, so I don't know that it necessarily exists. I'm getting more of a lover's scorn type of dynamic. Again, I could be wrong. Or maybe that's part of the puzzle and that's the part they want you guys to focus on. That I don't know. I'm always open to different interpretations. Never know. Maybe I'm supposed to get one piece and then the other tarot readers that you follow will get other pieces and that'll put the whole thing together. I don't know, but I'm tapping into someone who really appreciates connecting to spirituality. And I keep hearing church and state. So it's like, maybe the kid is around these people because I am seeing around, but it doesn't give me like if anything, it's like, let's say we do our ritual stuff, the child's not around, but you come and visit my house. And so my child knows of you. That could be like auntie and uncle, but I don't feel like there's any child participating in occultist activity. I don't feel that. What did I ask? I'm so confused because I just don't... Oh, the dynamic with the child. This keeps going right back to the dude, y'all. I don't know how else to... You know what? Okay, we'll look at one last thing. The back... Oh, yeah, let's look at the back deck real quick. But we'll look at the people running it. Yeah, well, look at that. What was I saying? The devil card's reversed next to a child. This is giving me, like, if anything nefarious is going on, the child's not involved in it. It's really giving me, like, you don't shit where you eat type of energy. So if anything nefarious is happening, I haven't tapped into it. But even if it was, I don't feel like the kid would be involved. Even after everything that's come out, I still don't see it. I'm trying to see it. I even had, and I'll admit it because we all are capable of biases, I kind of expected to see it. I'm not seeing it. Ignoring intuition, King of Swords, Ace of Wands. This is like a dude that can't get over it. Yeah, Four of Wands, home life. Look at this, Ten of Swords. Look, I just, I don't know. Maybe he heard something. Maybe Kehlani don't want to talk to him no more. And so maybe they only talk through assistants and courts and shit. And so he heard some shit that's not necessarily true and ran with it because it's like, pay attention to me. That's kind of the only energy I can look into. But to end this, what I will finalize it with, we'll look at who they call, I think it was NATO or Netto. I wrote Netto, but I don't know how to pronounce that. Apparently they are the leader, and apparently they had a vision that the baby daddy was a danger, and that's why Kehlani doesn't let the child around. So I'm going to look into the leader, and if there's anything going on there, I think that's where we'll find it. So let's check it out. Y'all, before I even shuffled, I was drawn to the scene from Jane the Virgin where the mom, well, okay, this is going to get complicated. There's a woman there that has a baby, and basically she's like, I really want a home birth. This is something that really matters to me. I really care about this. I'm passionate about it. Which, again, is remind me of something that's not nefarious, but I could be wrong. So as always, thank you to those that sit through the ads, and thank you for going on this wild journey with me, because I honestly ooh, that was messy. I honestly expected something very different. I think you all probably did too. Let's check out this this church organizer leader person. Ace of Wands, okay. Do we know anything about the leader? Because this is kind of giving me like turning my pain into a passion project or something. King of Wands is upright, so it's not giving me... I'm not feeling anything too evil. Okay. Okay. There is something going on with the leader. Okay. Now I'm starting to see a little bit of something. Yeah, because now I'm being drawn to that documentary that recently came out and went viral with the girl who was like in a TikTok CULT, and the sister hadn't talked to her in years, so that's why they made the documentary. I kind of feel like I'm hearing the word ostracize. Okay, there is some semblance of truth to this. I do feel like this leader might have intentionally ostracized the guy out of Kehlani's life. That I could feel. Because this is like a hyperfixation to get them apart and out of her comfort. Okay, so this isn't reading well. Hold on. Yeah, that doesn't read well at all. What if the leader is bad, but Kehlani doesn't fuck with the bad side? Because you know what I'm being drawn to is like Epstein, and how like that mansion was huge, and there's a lot of people that have done interviews that are like, well, it's huge, so it's not like we can know what's going on, you know, all the way down when there's like 100 rooms. Maybe it's something like that. Maybe. Because I truly feel like Kehlani cares more about the craft. That's what it feels like, the craft, and being in connection with my ancestors and honoring the gods and goddesses. It feels very like us, not like I'm going to give away my firstborn. Like, I don't feel that from Kehlani. I do, however, feel that the CULT leader is an opportunist. I do feel that. Seven of Swords, deception. Three of Pentacles, it's not working. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. Your loss is my gain, is kind of the energy of that. The leader might be a narc. He might be a narc. That I could see. Okay, so there is some legitimacy to this. The problem is I don't think it's Kehlani. Yeah, because you know what I'm hearing is, sorry, Miss Jackson, my intentions were good. I wish I could. I don't feel like... Is it possible that, like, Kehlani got wrapped up into this and it started with something beautiful and then they exposed their hand and then now it's like, protect my child from it because I'm too far... But I don't think it's Kehlani. That's my hang up. I think if... No, I just don't. But there's an issue with the leader. There certainly is. There is definitely, honestly... Yeah, start over. The mom. But this is like, I want you to start over because I see that he has impure intentions. So, and this is also giving me like he's not good enough for you because an empress doesn't date a knight. An empress doesn't even date a king. An empress dates an emperor. So is it possible that the leader's into her? Because who would an empress be with the emperor? The emperor's not there anymore. Why did I keep... Oh, the King of Wands. My bad. Wait, there's an inferiority thing going on amongst the men. This is weird. Guys, this might be choppy, and I'm sorry, but it's like there's a lot of moving parts with this. It's like you got a baby daddy that feels slighted, but then you got Kehlani that's like really about the craft is what I feel the need to say. It's about the craft. But I feel like the leader is an opportunist. I feel like they definitely saw... It's almost giving me like, you know what they're putting in my mind is Travis Kelce. Again, it's like maybe the leader thought being in ties with Kehlani would bring business, bring, you know, fame, whatever. That's another one that's possible. But there's something here about like, yeah, they did rip them apart. Wow. Okay. Why does this keep going right back to the relationship? I feel like... I don't feel like pulling more cards after this, but I feel like we don't have a full picture of the relationship dynamic they had. I almost wonder if he was like a manipulator or a womanizer or something. There's not a... I don't feel like that was a loving bond. Not originally. This is almost kind of giving me the vibe of like... This is telling me more of a story. I do feel like the leader's an opportunist. They might be into weird shit, but the moment I tap into that, I hear church and state. So whatever the weird-ish could be, I don't feel like Kehlani fucks with it. This is giving me more like, and then since the manipulation and then the cutoff, but was it really a manipulation though? Because even if they did have bad intentions, the leader, I don't think this dude was a good dude to Kehlani to begin with. Something's not adding up, and I'm having a hard time. I'm going to need y'all in the comments. If we have to do a part 2, I will. Maybe I don't know enough, and maybe this is one of those readings where I'm like, fuck, I probably should have more information. It does happen occasionally. But, or y'all know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. I don't really know, but there's something to hear about, like, don't know what you got till it's gone energy on the baby daddy side. This is going right back. No matter how many times I try to pull the cards, I'm not getting anything about. If that's happening, it has nothing to do with Kehlani. Kehlani's not... Either Kehlani's involved, but the child is not involved at all. Or Kehlani's not involved at all. Or there's like tiers of shit they do and she doesn't go past a certain... It's like there's like a moral code, and her moral code is about connection. It's not... weird shit. I'm sorry. I'm just not seeing it. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments. What do you think? Spirit, anything else? Can you put... I'm gonna... Spirit, really quick. Anything else? Is it possible that there's some sort of I feel like it's a projection. I really do. I feel like maybe someone got into the baby daddy's ear. And maybe the baby daddy's into a different form of, you know, spirituality. Maybe he's a Catholic. I don't fucking know. But it's just, like, I'm trying to tap... Unless they cloak their shit so well that I can't see it, which I doubt. Again, Kehlani is affiliated with Jay-Z, but again, you could be affiliated with someone and not know what's going on behind closed doors. Or you could be someone who, I don't really align with this, but you could be someone who is like, it's out of sight, out of mind. That's kind of, because when I just said that, I was drawn to the Madeleine McCann reading I did, where the mom kind of feels more like, I don't want to look at certain things, so maybe Kehlani turns a blind eye. But I don't feel anything in terms of fucking with dark shit. I just don't. I'm sorry, y'all. So I'm going to cut it there. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you like to book a personal reading, thekarmicdf.com in the description box. But I don't feel, from Kehlani, I don't feel anything evil. I feel like I would want to go and you know what I mean? Like, I would like to go have a good time. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it there. If you guys want a part 2 of me covering why Kehlani is now friends with Chris Brown, let me know down in the comment section. And if that does well, then, like, if that comment gets a lot of likes or whatever, then I'll look into that. But I don't feel like I have enough room to do another one. So if you want me to look at their relationship dynamic and how it went from him being really messed up to her to being besties, I'll definitely look into that, because I'm a firm believer that people can change. So we will look into it if you want. But I'm gonna leave it here, besties. I don't see anything evil. If anything, the CULT leader is an opportunist. But if they're doing anything nefarious, it's not with Kehlani. Or worst case scenario, if it is with Kehlani, the child's not involved. I just don't see it. So I'm going to leave it here, besties. Sending you guys so much love. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. The links are down below. The decks I use are down below. I know you guys always ask where I get this one. It's on the thingamajig. Red Fairy Tarot. She does pick a cards. They're pretty good. Check them out. But I'm going to leave it here, besties. Stay blessed. I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you so much.